Welcome to day one of my 2-day Gloucestershire excursion. I've just left the Roman Fosse Way, south of North Leach, with the aim of riding to Chedworth Roman Villa. I've ridden and driven along the Fosse Way countless times and seen the National Trust signs. This time I thought I'd take a look, and I hope you enjoy riding along with me. Deep in the glorious Cotswolds here, lanes lined with Cotswold stone walls. Just entering the hillside village of Chedworth, which sits on a promontory between the River Colne and one of its tributaries. Lovely Cotswold stone, the only building material. Down from the promontory, just about to cross the upper reaches of the Colne. And here's the small bridge over the river. And there on the left, the National Trust sign, Chedworth Roman Villa. It was not until a chance discovery by a gamekeeper in 1864 that the Roman villa was unearthed. Archaeologist James Farrer had woodland felled and revealed the walls and mosaic floors of one of Britain's largest remaining Roman villas. A lodge and museum were built on Farrer's excavation spoil heap. There's the lodge, now a historical curiosity in its own right, and a more recent structure built to protect the mosaics. Hypocaust, Roman underfloor central heating, a hot air system which passed under the mosaics. This was luxury living Roman style. Mosaic after mosaic. Just giving the tiniest possible flavour here. Suffice it to say, look Chedworth up online and perhaps take a visit. Leaving the National Trust site, turning northwards along the Colne Valley. I've just missed a left turn, but there is some compensation in this view of a Cotswold stoned manor house, stables and barns. A fine group of buildings known collectively as Casey Compton. Having turned around, here's the turn I should have taken. Climbing southwards out of the Colne Valley, heading for the White Way. On the White Way now, a minor Roman road which served a number of Roman villas in the northern part of the district around Cirencester. Considering the road's intersection with the Salt Way just north of Chedworth, it's likely that the name White Way might also indicate that this road was used for carrying salt. Check out my video, The Old Salt Way. I'll drop in a link below. Leaving the White Way at the sign for Perrott's Brook to follow a short section of the Welsh Way, a name which is a hangover from the cattle droving days before the railways. Welsh drovers passed through Gloucester, the lowest bridging point on the Severn, and drove cattle through here on their way to London, another historic road in the Cotswolds. I've read about a tiny Saxon church at a place called Duntisbourne Rouse. I've been intrigued by the descriptions, so that's where I'm heading. As ever, the destination is secondary to the journey, but the destination serves as a target that draws me to new, and for me, unexplored lanes and countryside and villages. Here's a village ahead, again of Cotswold stone, Daglingworth. And this is Duntisbourne Rouse. No more than a few scattered cottages. Well, descriptions were right about the church being hidden away. I've just sailed straight past it. The entrance was by that red car. Second time lucky. Established before the Norman conquest, this ancient church hasn't changed, but rather gently evolved into the secluded setting it occupies. An early Norman chancel arch, the chancel added by the Normans about 150 years after the conquest. Remnants of pre-Reformation wall painting. It's a rare thing to find a crypt that's entered from the outside. It's also a minor miracle that it is still accessible. The blocked stairway that originally came down from the church. I've no idea what it was used for originally, although the floor has the tombs of two rectors. I wonder why they built a doorway from the outside. A medieval relic to venerate here perhaps? A site of pilgrimage? Who knows? What a glorious place to end day one of my 2-day Gloucestershire jaunt. Thanks for joining me on today's ride. If you've enjoyed the ride so far, please like, subscribe, perhaps even share. I'll then let you know when I'm next out and about. I hope to see you on day 2. But for now, I'm done.